They might be related, you know. Friggin' shippers. Truth be told, I actually quite like this episode because everyone knows me. I'm a huge, family is a big thing in my mind. Like, I always respect my family, and I always tell people that you need to respect your family and otherwise, because I feel like it's the most important thing. And this episode definitely replicates that in many ways. So the idea of the episode is that Pinkie Pie's family and Applejack's family is actually going to be celebrating Hearthwarming Eve with each other. To the point that we get references and, callbacks to Pinkie Apple Pie and even Hearthwarming Eve, which I think is pretty cool that we get references and callbacks to 2 previous episodes, showing that, the continuity is in fact strong with both of these episodes. And hell, we still get the joke about, the pies and, the apples possibly being related. But we don't know this for sure, but it's kind of played for laughs in some cases. Not a bad thing, I'm just saying that it kind of is used for laughs in some cases. What we end up seeing is that the apples do find it kind of rough to get used to the pie traditions, because you know how like some families have their own traditions and then a different family has a different tradition? It's hard for said family to adjust to a different tradition. But as we progress through the episode, we do see that some of Applejack's family do adjust to their traditions. However, Applejack takes it too far and decides to instill her own family's traditions heavy-handedly into the Pie family, to the point that she almost caused a rift in between the family, which is pretty bad when you ask me. Luckily, they end up fixing it, of course, and hey, the episode ends up leading to a cool thing where they shouldn't be trying to instill each other's traditions into each other so heavy-handedly, but should try to, slowly but surely incorporate both their traditions into each other so they can enjoy each other's company and learn more about each other and, hey, even begin the bond. Which I think is a really cool message when you really think about it. That's a message that many families and otherwise need to learn. All in all, when I think about this episode, I think it's an okay episode. Sorry if I'm not talking too much, it's just I'm a little tired, but when I think about this episode as a first impression, I think this is a cool little episode. I enjoy it quite a lot. But I'll be honest, it did not wow me. This is not one episode that wowed me like previous Season 5 episodes. So, I like this episode on a personal standing. I love its moral, and I definitely like that we got, more, actual characterization for the Pie family with Limestone and Marble Pie, which is cool. I like that. And we got some cool moments within the entirety of the episode. So, all in all, I think this was a fun episode to watch. It definitely had, like, a family element to it that I really, really loved. And I really hope we get more dynamics from the Pie family, because this is the first time we've seen the Pie family, besides Maud, back in an episode of My Little Pony and actually being, like, an integral role in the episode since I think Season 1, if I'm not mistaken. I know someone will bring up the comics, but I don't count those as canon. And that's my speed impressions on Hearthbreakers.